Magandang araw. So, welcome once again to our Math 171 Calculus 1 for Engineers, and we are now in our student activity sheet number 10 with the lesson titled Polynomial Curves, Second Derivative Test, and Point of Inflection. So, our lesson objectives is to discuss the properties of concavity of curves. Next is to apply the second derivative test to find maxima and minima of function. Use the critical points to determine a curve, define the point of inflection, and solve for the point of inflection of the curve. So kung napapansin natin, on the previous module kasi, we used the first derivative to get the maximum and minimum point. So ngayon, pwede palang gamitin si second derivative test. Okay, para makuha natin ngayon si maxima and minima. And then, after naman nun is the point of inflection. Okay? So, first is, define muna natin si concavity and the second derivative test for maxima and minima. When we say concavity, ito yung pagkaka-concave ng ating uh, curve. Okay? So, kung meron tayong parabola facing upward and downward, we also have this concave na upward and downward. Okay? So, kaya lang, ang pinagkaiba niya kasi dito ay magkabaligtad siya. Medyo contradicting yung kanilang pangalan. When we are having concave upward, ibig sabihin, you have your minimum point. Okay? Kasi, you concave upward eh. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, yung curve ay pataas. So, therefore, nakukuha niya ngayon yung pinakamababa. So, that is your minimum. Okay? So, that is your minimum point. Wherein, kapag naman yung concave mo ay nagda-downward, facing downward, ibig sabihin, napupuntahan naman niya ngayon yung pinakamataas, which is also reach now the maximum. Okay? So, dito, ang ano natin, ang ating parang titignan, if your second derivative is greater than 0 for all x interval, then the graph of f is concave upward. Ibig sabihin, kung nag-positive yung iyong second derivative, then you have concave upward. Or, kung positive siya, nasa minimum siya. Okay? And then, kung yun namang kabaligtaran, if your second derivative is less than 0, okay, less than 0, nag-negative siya, ibig sabihin, you are on your maximum. Okay, nasa maximum ka kasi bumaba naman siya. Okay, so therefore, it is on your maximum. But, if your second derivative is equal to 0, the test fails. Bakit? Kasi, nag-0 siya, ibig sabihin, um, wala siyang nagawang curve. Okay? Alright, so yun yung ano natin. Okay, so now let us move to our example. Okay, find the maximum and minimum points of the function x is equal to, y is equal to x cubed plus 3 halves x squared minus 6x minus 4 by the second derivative test. Okay, so looks familiar, diba? Kasi it is the example given on the previous module, on the module number 9. So, kung yun ay nakuha naman na pala natin yung mga critical points or yung nabigay sa atin na points doon, okay? So, gamitin na lang din natin siya. So, para dun sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood, balikan na muna yung module number 9 para makuha natin yung mga given, okay? So, nakuha natin doon na yung ating critical points ay the critical points from module number 9. Lagi ko na dito ha. From module number 9 is at negative 2, 6 and 1, negative 15 halves. Okay, yan yun. Okay. And then, di ba ang nakuha natin doon na y prime is equal to 3x squared plus x minus 2. Ayun. Okay, gamitin natin siya para mas mabilis din tayo ngayon. Okay. So, ang sabi lang sa atin is that gamitin daw natin sa second derivative. Okay. So, second derivative. So, ito, ang gawin lang natin, then, di ba sabi natin second derivative, ibig sabihin, ay yung derivative, the first derivative. So, this one, the first derivative, yan ang gagamitin natin. So, magiging y double prime na siya. And then, okay. So, ito, ang gawin natin ay, ano muna natin siya? Distribute na muna natin pala. Okay, si y prime, para mas madali. Okay, y prime is equal to 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. Para mas madali tayo makapag y double prime. Okay, we have now second derivative. Derivative ng 3x squared, we have 6x. Plus derivative ng 3x is 3. Derivative ng negative 6 is negative. Okay? So, next naman natin dito is, sabi nga natin, we don't have any derivative na may number pa. Ay, may letter pa, sorry. Okay, so ang gagawin natin dito is to use. Okay, we have to substitute a value of x para makuha natin si y double prime. Eh, take note that we have 2 points. So, therefore, dalawang beses natin siyang gagamitin. Okay? So, let us try the y double prime at negative 2, 6. Okay. So, when x is 2, we have y double prime is equal to 6x plus 3. Then, substitute lang natin si x. We have y double prime is equal to 6 times 2 plus 3. Then, we have 6 times 2 is 12 plus 3. Sorry, this is negative 2. Okay, so negative 2. Ulitan lang natin siya. We have negative 2 plus 3. Y double prime is now 6 times negative 2 is negative 12 plus 3. Then, y double prime is now negative 12 plus 3 is negative 9. Okay. Ano ba sabi sa atin kanina? If your y double prime is less than 0, it is a maximum. Okay, diba? So, yun, no? If less than. Pag sinabi natin less than, ibig sabihin siya ay naka-negative. So, therefore, this is our maximum. Okay. So, maximum point pala natin, si negative 2, positive 6. Okay. So, next naman natin, y double prime or second derivative at 1 negative 15 over 2. Sabihin, when x is equal to 1. Okay, so y double prime is equal to 6x plus 3. Y double prime is equal to 6 times 1. Ano lang natin, substitute, plus 3. Then y double prime is equal to 6 plus 3. Y double prime is positive 9. Okay. So, since positive 9 siya, positive, it is greater than 0. So, therefore, it is in the minimum point. Okay, minimum point pala si 1, negative 15 over 2. At kung babalikan natin yung module number 9 natin, di ba ito din yung nakuha natin? Okay, so may mas madali pa lang process para makuha natin si maximum and minimum point. Kung sino ba sila. Kung sino ba dun sa kanilang dalawa na nakuha nating points ang maximum and minimum. Okay? So, that is now your final answer. So, dito, sabihin na lang natin din, baka tinatanong ano ba yung itsura niya. So, of course, pag maximum point, diba? Pag maximum point, it is concave downward, pababa. And then, kapag minimum naman, concave upward. Okay? So, that's all. Now, let us move to our example number 2. So, determine the coefficient A, B, and C, etc., kung meron pa, so that the curve will satisfy the stipulated condition. So 2A, make the curve y is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d have a critical points at 0, 4, and 2, 0. Okay, so medyo kakaiba yung pinagagawa kasi ang kailangan natin is to get the values of the coefficients. Okay, ang dami pa. Take note, ang hinanap natin A, B, C, and D. 4. Okay, pero nagbigay naman siya ng critical points. Okay, so for the solutions, gamitin na muna natin yung mga binigay na ating points. Okay? So, di ba, ang ginagawa lang naman din natin, we substitute the given to the equation. So, try muna natin that at 0, 4. Yung una muna natin. So, ibig sabihin, kung at 0, 4, x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 4. Okay, so using our equation na binigay, y is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Okay, so kung 0 daw si x, substitute lang natin lahat ng 0. Then 4 daw si y. Okay? So, y is 4 is equal to a times 0 cubed plus b 0 squared plus c times 0 plus d. O, take note, anything, any number or any variable na minumultiply sa 0 will equal to 0. So, tanggal, tanggal, tanggal. Ano na lang natira? Ang natira na lang sa atin ay 4 is equal to D. So therefore, we already have one value that D is equal to 4. Okay. Ay, madali lang naman po pala, ma'am. Okay. Try naman natin yung pangalawa naman niya. Critical point daw. At 2, 0. Okay. At 2, 0. So, ibig sabihin, kung iyan ang points natin, x is 2, and then y is 0. Okay. So, now, substitute lang natin. Okay. So, gamit na lang ulit tayo. We have y is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx. And then, plus d natin. Di ba nakuha na natin si d na 4? So, pwede na natin siyang i-substitute. Okay? So, 4. Now, substitute lang tayo. Y is equal to 0 is equal to a, ano yung x natin? 2 cubed plus b 2 squared plus cx. C natin na hinahanap, x is 2. Then plus 4. Okay. So ang gawin natin dito, to just simplify, we have 0 is equal to 2 cubed is 8. A plus 2 squared is 4. B plus 2 times C is 2C. Then plus 4. Okay. So, dito, ang gawin natin is to divide both sides by, ano, no. Para mas, baka malito kayo eh. Get the common factor. Okay. Let's use the common factor. Ano yung common factor nila? We have 2, diba? So, 8a divided by 2 is 4a, plus 4b divided by 2 is 2b, plus 2c divided by 2 is c, then plus 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay? Nakuha? And then, we divide both sides now by 2 para ma-cancel. Okay. So, pag nag-cancel yan, 0 divided by 2 is 0 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus c plus 2. And then, since yan, nakagawa tayo ng isang equation, gamitin natin yan as equation number 1. Okay? Magagamit natin yan later on. Okay. Now, Next naman natin, nagamit na po natin ma'am lahat. Okay. So, what we are going to do is to use derivatives na. Okay? So, using derivatives naman. So, let us get or let's solve for first derivative or y prime. Okay. So, y prime. So, using the same, yung original ulit natin, we have y is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus yung d natin is 4 na, diba? So, gamitin na natin. Then, let us solve for y prime. Y prime now, derivative of y is y prime. Then, derivative ng ax cubed is 3ax squared plus derivative ng bx squared is 2bx plus derivative ng cx is c. Derivative ng 4 ay 0. Okay, so since we already got this, ito yung ating nakuha. Pwede ulit natin gamitin yung ating critical points. Okay? So, gamit tayo at 0, 4. Okay? So, at 0, 4, gagamit ulit natin. So, ibig sabihin, x is equal to 0. Okay? Then, y is equal to 4. So, using this, ito yung nagamit natin, we have y prime is equal to 3ax squared plus 2bx plus c. E diba sabi natin that y prime, since yan ay critical points, ibig sabihin your y prime is 0. Okay? So, since y prime is 0, so pwede natin siyang i-substitute din. So, we will be having 0 is equal to 3a 0 squared plus 2b 0 plus c. Okay, so let's see. Tignan natin. So, lahat na minumultiply sa 0, 0, cancel, cancel. Ano na lang ang natira? Ang natira sa atin, 0 is equal to c. So, therefore, c is equal to 0. O, meron na tayo ngayon, dalawa. Okay, nakatapos na tayo sa dalawa ngayon. So, kung ginamit natin si at 04, gamitin din natin ngayon si 20. Okay? So, at 20. Ibig sabihin, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 0, and again, y prime is equal to 0. Okay. So, now, try lang ulit natin. Using the same given, we have y prime is equal to 3ax squared plus 2bx plus c. Okay, y prime is just 0 is equal to 3a, ano yung x natin? We have 2 squared plus 2, ano yung b natin? Hinahanap din si b, x natin is 2, plus yung c natin is 0, diba? Nakuha na natin siya. So, therefore, gamit lang din natin. So, let us simplify. We have 0 is equal to 2 squared is 4 times 3 is 12. 12a plus 2 times 2, 4b. Okay. So, now, tingnan natin, may common factor sila. Lowest term lang din natin. Ang common factor nila is 4. So, we have 0. Labas natin si 4. 12a divided by 4 is 3a plus 4b divided by 4 is b. Then, we divide both sides by 4 para ma-cancel. Okay, and then, ang matitira sa atin, 0 divided by 4 is 0 is equal to 3a plus b. Okay. So, mapapansin natin, meron na tayo ngayong, may nakuha na naman tayong equation, and let us say that this is our equation number 2. Okay. And then, next naman natin, wala na tayong ibang magagamit, diba? Balikan natin ngayon si equation number 1. Kasi using the equation number 1, may c dito, diba? Pwede naman na natin palitan si c. So, using equation number 1, using equation number 1, ano na ngayon nakuha natin doon? 4a to bc. We have 0 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus c plus 2. Tama ba? Okay. And then, substitute natin ngayon si c. Sabi natin, c is equal to 0. So, we will be having 0 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus 0 plus 2. So, kung aayusin natin siya, we have 0 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus 2. And then, we divide both sides. Kuhanin ulit natin yung kanilang common factor. Okay, ano ba yung common factor nila? Diba we have 2. So, labas natin si 2. 4a divided by 2 is 2a plus 2b divided by 2 is b plus 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay. And then, dividing both sides by 2, cancel. Then, matitira, 0 divided by 2 is 0. Then, we have 2a plus b plus 1. Okay. So, kung papansinin natin, we have this, another equation. Pero ang gawin natin, ihiwalay natin ngayon yung ating constant plus 1. So, lilipat lang natin siya sa kabila. Magiging negative 1 is equal to 2a plus b. And then, we can now say that this is our equation number 3. Okay. Ngayon, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na huwag niyong kakalimutan lahat ng pinag-aralan pagdating sa Math 152 kasi magagamit pala natin siya. Okay? So, paano siyang magagamit? Natatandaan pa ba yung pagkuha ng values ng dalawang letter? Na meron tayong two equations. Okay, the substitution and the elimination. Di ba pwede natin silang gamitin? Okay, paano natin siya magagamit? Take note that we still have our equation number 2 and equation number 3. If we use, okay, using elimination method, okay, if we use elimination method, paano natin siya i-eliminate? I-subtract lang natin. Okay, subtract equation 2 and equation 3. So, paano siya? Lagay lang natin. We have 0 is equal to 3a plus b minus negative 1 is equal to 2a plus b. Okay, tignan nyo ha, yan yung ating equation. Ito si equation 1, ito si equation 2, ito si equation 3. Okay, then, let us subtract. 0 minus negative 1, negative, magiging positive 1. Tama ba? 0 plus 1. And then, is equal to 3a minus 2a. Let's have a. b minus b is plus 0. So, ibig sabihin, we have 1 is equal to a. So, therefore, nakakuha na tayo that a is equal to 1. Okay. So, a is equal to 1 lang pala. Diba? So, now, ang kulang na lang sa atin ay si b. So, therefore, let's just using ano na lang. Okay, so, using equation, pinakamaikli, si 2. Using equation 2. Okay. So, we have 0 is equal to 3a plus b. We have 0 is equal to 3, ano a natin? 1 daw. Plus b natin. Then, 0 is equal to 3 plus b. So, si 3, lipat lang natin, magiging negative 3 is equal to b. So, therefore, nakakuha na tayo that b is equal to negative 3. So, ngayon, pag samasamahin lang natin, ano si a? 1. Sino si b? Negative 3. Ang ating c is 0. And then, letter d natin is 2. Okay. So, by using this, okay, so using the equation lang natin kanina, y is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Okay? So, we have y is equal to, ano day a natin? 1 x cubed plus b natin is negative 3 x squared plus c natin is 0 times x plus d na 2. Sorry, this is 4 pala. Hindi nakuha natin kanina. Ayun, 4. Alright, d is 4. So, therefore, we just simplify 1, hindi na natin nilalagay yan, x cubed. Then, positive, negative, magiging negative 3x squared. Then, 0x naman na siya, tanggal. Then, we have plus 4. And this is now your final equation. Alright? So, now let us move to the last, which is what we call the point of inflection. So when we say point of inflection, it is a point at which a curve changes from concave upward to concave downward, or from concave downward to concave upward. So, ibig sabihin parang gitna. Kung halimbawa ito, meron kang nagawang concave upward, and then siya ay nag-concave downward. So, ito yung tinatawag natin ngayon na point of inflection, kung saan siya nag-start. Okay? So, dito lang sa atin, for the point of inflection test, first is y is equal to fx, or yung ating equation, has point of inflection at a. If the second derivative is 0, at x is equal to a, and the second derivative changes sign as the value of x increases through a. Then, if the second derivative is 0, but the third derivative is not equal to 0, at x is equal to a, then y is equal to f of x has a point of inflection at x is equal to a. So, dito, ang a natin na hinanap is yung makukuha natin. Okay? So, um, if the y has the point of inflection at a, if the second derivative is 0. Okay, pag nag-0 na daw yung second derivative, ibig sabihin, yun na yung kanyang point of inflection. Pero, kung halimbawa na and the second derivative changes sign as the value of x increases through a. But, if the second derivative is 0, but the third derivative is not equal to 0, at x is equal to a, then y has a point of inflection at x is equal to a. Okay, so now let us use the equation natin. We have, find the point of inflection of the function y is equal to x cubed plus 3 halves x squared minus 6x minus 4. So, same pa rin. Kung papansin niyo, it is the same na ginamit natin sa example number 1. So, nakuha na natin siya actually. Y is equal to x cubed plus 3 halves x squared minus 6x minus 4. And ang nakuha natin na y prime, or the first derivative, is 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. And then, yung ating y double prime is 6x plus 3. Okay, so for point of inflection, we set the y double prime to 0. Okay, so kung ganun, ang gagawin lang natin dyan is to substitute. So, we will be having 0 is equal to 6x plus 3. And then, kung ganun, solve for x. So, yung 3 natin, lipat lang natin sa kabila. We will be having negative 3 is equal to 6x. Dividing both sides by 6 para makancel. Negative 3 over 6 is negative 1 half is equal to x. So, ibig sabihin, ang x natin dito is negative 1 half. Okay. Then, let us solve for y. So, solving for y, use the original equation. Okay, so solve for y, we have y is equal to x cubed plus 3 halves x squared minus 6x minus 4. Then, substituting, y is equal to negative 1 half cubed plus 3 halves then multiplied by negative 1/2 squared minus 6 multiplied by negative 1/2 minus 4. Okay. So, dito, ano natin? We have y is equal to negative 1/2 raised to 3 is negative 1/8. Then, plus 3 halves muna natin. Then, negative 1/2 raised to 2 is positive 1/4. Then, we have negative times negative, magiging positive na siya. 6 over 2 minus 4. And then, simplifying it, we have y is equal to negative 1/8. Then, 3 times 1 is 3 over 2 times 4 is 8. Plus yan. Then, plus 6 over 2 minus 4. Or 6 over 2 is, ano 6 over 2 natin? That is 3 na lang, diba? Okay. So, ito ang dalawa natin, pwede natin pagsamahin, diba? This one. Kasi they have the same denominator. So, negative 1 plus 3 is 2 over 8. And then, 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Okay. So, ang paggagawin natin dito, we have y is equal to, okay, so 2 over 8 minus, gawin natin, yung 1 gawin natin siyang fraction, 8 over 8. So, we will be having y is equal to 2 minus 8 is negative 6 over 8. Or, kapag yan ay ating simplify, we will be having negative 3/4. So, ibig sabihin, okay, so ibig sabihin, ang ating point of inflection is negative 1/2, negative 3/4. But, we have to test. Okay, we have to test kasi di ba may dalawa binigay dito yung test natin. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na this is already the point of inflection. Okay, the POI. So, kailangan muna natin siyang i-test. So, first is, so, test 1. Okay. So, the first test, dapat select two values near negative 1/2. Eh, di ba ang negative 1/2 natin, ang katabi niyan ay pwedeng si 0 at si negative 1. Okay. So, ngayon, try natin that, gagamitin lang ulit natin ha, yung when x is equal to negative 1/2. Yung parang ginawa natin sa previous module na ginamit natin yung neighboring values niya. Okay. So, first natin, when x is equal to negative 1. Check natin yung ating y double prime. Y double prime is equal to 6x plus 3. Then y double prime is 6. Then x natin is negative 1 plus 3. Y double prime is 6 times negative 1, negative 6 plus 3. Then y double prime is negative 3. And when x is equal to 0, y double prime is equal to 6x plus 3. Y double prime is equal to 6 times 0 plus 3. Then, cancel lang naman din to, diba? So, therefore, y double prime is positive 3. So, ibig sabihin, kung papansin natin, yung ating second derivative ay nag-negative to positive. Okay, nag-negative to positive siya. So, nag-change siya ng sign. So, therefore, meron tayong point of inflection talaga. Okay, nagpalit siya eh. Kung papansin natin, this is negative. So, kapag negative ang double prime, ano na nga? Pag nag-negative ang double prime, siya ay maximum o minimum? Pag negative, siya ay maximum. Pag positive, siya ay minimum. Okay, so ibig sabihin, ang magiging graph niyan, kung titignan natin, is that pag ganito siya. Okay, tapos ito yung point of inflection natin. But, okay, so to test naman natin sa statement 2, so using the test 2 naman natin, check natin if the y triple prime will not be equal to 0. Okay, tingnan muna natin kapag nag-equal kasi siya sa 0, ibig sabihin, hindi yan yung point of inflection natin. So, therefore, if we have y double prime is equal to 6x plus 3, check natin, y triple prime is, derivative ng 6x is 6. So, hindi siya nag-0, so ibig sabihin, pwede. So, therefore, we can now conclude that the curve has a point of inflection at negative 1/2, negative 3/4. And that is now your final answer. Okay? So, to test kung may naintindihan sa ating lesson for today, so this is the skill building activities of your module number 10 to be passed on Monday, October 21. Yellow paper na lang.